Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. How is everybody's Christmas morning going? I hope everybody's having a wonderful Christmas. Cheers, everybody. Good morning, Kay. Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. Good morning, Louise. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Brittany. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Merry Christmas, Brother Bill. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Good morning, Nikki. I hope you are having a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Candy. Good morning. Good morning, Erica, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Vicki. How are you, dear? Merry Christmas, Crystal. Good morning, Mom. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, CJ. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Merry Christmas, Ash. You're having a wonderful morning. It wouldn't let me put it on Facebook this morning, so Merry Christmas from the Cove. And we'll wake and bake, everybody.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many
Good morning, my most beautiful, my most amazing Amber. How are you, dear? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. What up, my most badass Coffee? How are you, brother?
I thought you were calling me the most beautiful for a second.
I was getting there. Good morning, Heather. Merry Christmas. Holy shit, happy birthday, Crystal. We will play the birthday game here after a little bit, or we can play it this afternoon. It's up to you either ways. Good morning and Merry Christmas, Christina. And guess what, Coffee? Since I got to go through and say Merry Christmas to everybody individually.
I'm on it. Let's see. Let's scroll up. Well, good morning and Merry Christmas to get started on that. Hope you guys are off to an amazing start so far. Appreciate you coming and hang out with us this morning. Merry Christmas, good morning, Cove. Merry Christmas, good morning, Kay. Merry Christmas, good morning, Louise. Merry Christmas, good morning, Brittany. Merry Christmas, good morning, Bill. Merry Christmas, good morning, Nikki. Merry Christmas, good morning, Candy. Merry Christmas, good morning, Erica. Merry Christmas, good morning, Vicki. Merry Christmas, good morning, happy birthday, Crystal. Merry Christmas, good morning, Ma. Merry Christmas, good morning, Bill. Merry Christmas, good morning, CJ. Hope y'all having an amazing day. Merry Christmas, good morning, Ash. Hope it's off to an amazing start. Merry Christmas, good morning, Amber. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Merry Christmas, good morning, Heather. Merry Christmas, good morning, Christina. Hope it's off to an amazing start so far. Merry Christmas, good morning, Kay. Merry Christmas, good morning, Ma, Christina, Bill, Nikki, Candy. I feel like I might be caught up. I think I'm caught up. Yep. That
one. Yeah, I'm at least super used to it, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put you on the spot like that. You knew it was coming sooner or later.
I always show up after the hello, so I got to get them in.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas. There'll be a lot of Christmas music this morning and chilling. We'll read all the comments from the Facebook post here after a bit. We're going to probably do a old school Vicki Bowers, This Day in History, and just kind of hang out this morning. Let's go. That's dope ass token tunes last night. I suppose we are 9 minutes out. Go ahead and do our morning update for December 25th. Wednesday, 20-something or another. First and foremost, from everybody at the Cove to all of you amazing, amazing Covers, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. May Santa have brought you all of the dopest little goodies that your little fucking hearts could desire. Much love to everybody that came out to Christmas Eve token tunes. That was a fucking blast. I had so much fun. We made it through so many songs, and I truly did not know I won. Coffee can attest to it. I was very shocked to find out that I won last night.
It was a close one. Me and Yurt were tied up, and you beat both of us technically by one.
Yeah, it was. I honestly thought Man Bear had more songs than the two.
I may have jinxed him in the beginning, telling him he was going to get none, but whatever.
And then congratulations to Brad on his Stoner Roulette win yesterday. We will not have Stoner Roulette this afternoon. We moved that to tomorrow, so we'll jump back in that tomorrow. We're going to do some Christmas Eve this afternoon. I'm not sure what's going on tonight, but we'll keep everybody posted on that. Gosh, you got anything to add? That's a pretty short update this morning.
Merry Christmas, all you amazing people.
All right. We'll do another song. We got plenty of time. Oh, yeah.
7 minutes.
7 minutes out.
Damn right, Bill. It's how I look at today. Exactly how I look at today. I got amazing friends and family around me. I don't need anything else.
Yeah, it's even like I put in the post this morning, even if you're hanging out alone on Christmas, you're not alone on Christmas. Nope. Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. On they send, on without end, their joyful tone to every home. Ding dong, echoes the song, with festive cheer all year long. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Oh, on they send, on without end, their joyful tone to every home. Ding dong, echoes the song, with festive cheer all year long. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Good morning and Merry Christmas, Ayla. Good morning, Candy. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. Good morning, Johnny Five. Merry Christmas, man.
Good brand, Kay. That's the pajamas I'm wearing right now.
Dang, isn't that like a super fancy brand? It's not like, it's like on a scale of like, you know, they've got like the 1 through 4, that'd be like a 3.5.
I'd say so. I'd say Michael Kors is up there.
Holy moly, I did it first. You know, I'm always trying to grab my lighter when I vape. I just tried to grab my vape for my lighter. That's the first. I haven't done that one yet.
It's not working.
It's not working at all. We are 2 minutes out. If anybody has any Christmassy songs that they would like to hear, I'm just going to try to play them in order. You know, if you guys request a song or whatever, I'll try to grab them from the top down. We'll try to play them throughout the morning. There might not be in some of what I don't have every Christmas song ever created, but I have a bunch that are Cove originals. 2-minute warning, absolutely. Make sure that you are cheering up and cocoing up and presenting up and coffeeing up-ish because it's morning and it's Christmas. And waking up, baking up, and shaking up, and I'm done.
All of them.
All of them. But you guys are pretty much, all of you got a lot of the morning show listeners or a lot of legacy listeners. And yeah, if you guys kind of know what we got in the library of Christmas musics, but I can play Amazing Grace here after a bit. Oh shit, I actually don't have Do You Hear What I Hear? Well, this is backfiring right away, Cove TV. Help me, bro.
1 minute out.
Yeah, there we go. Oh no, Ayla. Just I don't need brunch. That's not good. Feliz Navidad. Can definitely do Feliz Navidad. It's the final countdown. Because it's Christmas, and you have to open presents if you have some. If you don't, it's fine. But we're gonna get super duper high. I have Joy to the World. I think I was gonna just play, but that's okay. We'll play some. I mean, we'll replay some songs. So Lit Like a Christmas Tree one, I can definitely do that one. We'll do since it's Christmas, we'll play I'll Be High for Christmas. Cheers, everybody.
I'll be high for Christmas. You can plan on me. Roll the green and light the tree. Let's spark the night with glee. Christmas Eve will find me where the smoke light gleams. I'll be high for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be high for Christmas. You can plan on me. Roll the green and light the tree. Let's spark the night with glee. Christmas Eve will find me where the smoke light gleams. I'll be high for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas, you can vibe with me. Grind it up and pass it round. Let's set the spirits free. Christmas Eve will find me where the smoke light gleams. I'll be high for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas with a cloud to share. Pack a bowl and feel the glow. Let love fill the air. Christmas Eve will find me where the smoke light gleams. I'll be high for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Chris, Merry Christmas, man. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Christmas morning. All right, we'll go with some Feliz Navidad, everybody.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas. Hey, good morning, Giggler. Merry Christmas, man. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. I hope all the little ones out there are having a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas. All the little ones listening. I know Jeremy's listening. I know Blakely's probably listening. Kinley's probably listening. Nash, maybe.
What up,
Also, Crystal, do you want to play the birthday game this morning or this afternoon? I would bet you're, well, it's tough. It's tough to say on which one you'd get better numbers from.
No, it's Christmas, but what's everyone's plans for the day?
Kinley's still in bed. What? It's Christmas morning. Get her ass out of bed.
Even I'm out of bed.
I'm just kidding. Good morning, Mama Hensley. Merry Christmas, dear.
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Dude, you got tweets outside your fucking door?
You can hear them?
Yeah, that's what I was like, what? It sounds like it's like Christmas spring.
Yeah, they're not right. They might be.
I
right.
enjoy it very much, but I was like,
well, no, at first it was a little quieter. I was like, I don't think they're right there. And then it started tweeting again. I was like, you know what, that one's pretty loud. They might be like right there. They might not be that far. Because I had to think about it. There's no fucking tree there anymore. So they got to be like on the fence. And that's even closer than the tree would have been.
You guys don't have any snow, obviously, right? Have you guys had any snow this year?
Dude, we didn't even get snow last year.
Oh, damn. So Crystal, no white Christmas for your birthday?
We had like a flurry last year that lasted like an hour or two, but it never stuck to anything. Like I don't even think it's
your Coffee's worst winter storm story.
The ice storm back in like 02, 03, I'd say, because that was like.
Man, you were a tiny tyke then ish.
Oh yeah. We were out of power where I grew up. We lived on the hospital district or the hospital grid for the power. So whenever shit went down, obviously they try to fix the hospital's power first. So like when we had Hurricane Isabel come through, there was friends of mine who were out of power for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was out of power for like 3 or 4 days because they rushed to it. But even with that ice storm, I was without power for like 2 weeks.
Damn. I mean, it's like nothing. There's snow on the ground. We've shoveled multiple snows this year already. I was just kind of, like fucking birds are tweeting and shit, bro. It can't be that fucking cold down there.
Yeah.
What's your temperature this morning?
Huh?
What's your temperature this morning?
I mean, it's chilly. That says 29. Feels like 29.
Dang. It's 25 here. I don't know what it feels like.
Now it's 30. But overall, we've hit the teens a few times, but like we really don't hit teens that much in Virginia. Dead winter at night, maybe, sure, but like daytime winter, we don't really hit teens.
What's your coldest month, do you think?
Probably January.
Okay, so yeah, like end of January, beginning of February is like Minnesota's peak cold ass time. That's when we get into like the severe negatives. It's like dangerous as fuck. Like, I was talking to Amber one night, and she was telling me, she was like, how do we fucking deal with that cold? Like when it's like negative 30, and I'm like, just don't go out, or like there's unwritten rules, like you don't let your car get below a half tank of gas, because like for real, like a flat tire could become a life and death situation in that kind of cold.
Oh, yeah. I like that answer though. How do you deal with 30-degree weather? You just don't go outside and deal with it. Just
don't go outside. For real, it's like schools will shut down, businesses will shut down, everything will shut down. You have warning, like that like, oh, this weekend it's gonna be fucking cold out, bitches. And so you go out and you get all your shit that you might need beforehand.
So you guys get 3 feet of snow or negative 30, then you shut schools down, and Virginia gets the slightest wind that it might snow next week, and we're done.
Well, like snow isn't a huge deal. It depends on the wind, because it's so flat around here that like we get crazy ass winds, and then visibility becomes an issue. And when visibility, that's when like the plows can't get out and fucking move the snow, and that's when they start closing shit down. Like super severe fog, super severe like wind, because like the fucking blowing snow gets to be so bad. And other than that, if it's just snowing like a motherfucker, bro, plows will run 24/7. They will not stop. Hey, good morning, Brad. Merry Christmas, brother.
What up, Brad? Merry Christmas. I hate to say it, but honestly, the only plows around here that you'll see like really fucking going at it to keep up with it will be like the private company people who will get hired to plow the roads or parking lots and shit. You go to like the main like VDOT and all that, and I don't care. Y'all can hear me say it. I've been dealing with y'all's roads all my life. You bank on VDOT plowing the roads and all there. You might as well just plan on going to do shit next week. They'll take care of 17, the main highway, or Richmond Road, like the main thing. But once you turn off them roads, they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't give a shit about y'all.
So I think I've talked about it before, but the tow plow, it's like a fucking trailer that has like, it's so dope. It's just a big ass trailer plow. It's got tanks on it that sprays and shit like that. I won't show very much of it, but this is like, fuck yeah.
Oh shit. And all that weight helps get all that snow out the fucking way.
Yeah. And they can control the tires to like decide how much of a fucking swing it has behind it. Look at that. That's so dope.
Yo, that's cool as fuck.
You're right? I fucking love the tow plow. That thing is dope.
I wonder how many people first time actually using that bitch when they go to turn it think they're jackknifing in the snow and start to freak out for that second. Like, whoa, oh, never mind. It's supposed to do that.
Fucking Laverne has a tow plow because Laverne is like a big sector for the southwest Minnesota corner, and like I-90's right there. So like, yeah, they've got a tow plow and it's fucking cool.
I think when it comes to plows, the coolest thing that I might have seen is in the neighborhood I grew up that had the ice storm. They don't come down those roads. Like, that's off a road, off a road, off a road. And sure, you are definitely fucked on them. But we had like 4 or 5 of the neighbors out there, all with 4-wheelers with the little mini plows. I had my 4-wheeler. I didn't have a plow, but the neighbor had an extra one. And there was enough snow that it was literally worth it to set up a plow system onto my 4-wheeler that never had one and start using it just to help out with the road.
When I was a younger teenager, we had a Polaris Grizzly. I think it was, no, it was a Yamaha Grizzly. And we had a plow on that. I used to move a lot of snow.
Candy, by all means.
Yeah, absolutely. Or like a radial snow plow or a snow blower. Do you know what that is? Versus like, so a regular snow blower moves like it's got like the garden time steel, like you know what I mean? Like it spins forward wise.
Yeah.
Radial snow plow is just a big fucking, and it spins like a drill. It eats through the snow. So like, this is a radial snow plow.
That looks a lot more effective.
Yeah, it's like trains use that shit.
My shit's getting sprayed out right now. Look at that.
Yeah, that shit will bury your ass.
Hell, I was about to say, you know how fucking mad I'm gonna be if that bitch goes next to me? You better run.
That's so cool.
That'd be a cool slow motion movie to make. You running away from that?
Yeah, look at this fucking thing.
God! Yeah, that ain't gonna have no issues cutting through snow. And they even pivot, too.
Yeah, they're fucking dope. Like, that's how you fucking move snow.
Merry Christmas, Turpy. Hope it's been a great-ass day so far.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Don. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, man. Yeah, look at that. Just like, psh.
And what are y'all doing?
Those are, I would know them as trail groomers. But basically, they're just like, am I freezy or is it just my computer?
Just your computer.
They're like little fucking 4x4 tracked deals that have a plow in the front of them. But then, like, snowmobile trails will pull shit behind them. Hey, Merry Christmas, Box Man. Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Merry Christmas, man. Hope it's been a great-ass day so far. I'm still high from last night.
Okay, these things are so dope, too. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but... Oh, that's just a little 2-tracker. The one in Laverne has 4 tracks, like, and it pivots in the center.
The only way you're going to make it anywhere is that track system.
But it's like a tank, you know, like anything with tracks, like, it won't get stuck, but when it does, you're so fucked trying to get the
Oh, yeah. If you get to a spot to get one of them fucking things stuck, 1, you're done. 2, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Really?
All right, what was our next? That's Trail Groomer. Absolutely. Yeah, fucking A. Absolutely. Nikki's from Wisconsin. She knows exactly what I'm talking about with all of this shit.
Oh, yeah, I don't, but she does.
What was our next song that we had? It was Joy to the World. We played that one already, but we'll play it again. But let's play Silent Night because we haven't played that one yet. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. And make sure that you wish Crystal a happy Chris birth must day. Yeah.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Around yon virgin, mother and child, holy infant, tender galaxy's pure light. Radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven above. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah.
Christ the Savior is born.
Christ the Savior is born.
Yes, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good day, because it's not night.
It's not night yet.
It's not night at all. What up, James? Merry Christmas, man. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. What are we looking at for time? So we're gonna do an old school this day in history at some point in time this morning. I have no clean and clear schedule for this morning whatsoever, so.
We chilling.
If you have not, there is still the post up on the Cove page. If you want us to wish somebody a Merry Christmas for you, or spread a message of cheer or jeer, or I don't know, post a comment here, and after a bit we will read all of those comments and everybody's words out in the world. Oh, as far as we can. I don't know. It's gonna be weird though. In like 150 years, somebody's gonna be watching this shit on YouTube and be like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?
Yeah, who the fuck are they?"
What up, future dudes? Hope you guys are having wonderful fucking future days riding around in your fucking flying cars and shit. And we're like, bro, flying cars was so 50 years ago.
We don't even use those anymore.
We don't fucking use those. Yeah, and yes, absolutely. Happy holidays to, happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and, if you celebrate a holiday on today, I hope it's a fucking wonderful last holiday. I don't know. I don't want to say I don't care what it is, but like, you know what I mean. Like whatever it is. If it's your fucking birthday, Crystal, I want you to rock it out. Hypothetically speaking, Crystal, that's you.
Birthday and Christmas in one day. That's cool as shit.
All right, Crystal, how would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank having your birthday on Christmas? I think that would be pretty cool. It would be like the gift of life every year.
I got a buddy who his birthday's on Christmas Eve. He said he hates it. One gift Christmas Eve, one gift Christmas Day.
My oldest brother's birthday is on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Oh. Well, that's a cool one to have.
Oh, dude, you totally get it. Your birthday's in June. I've never had like a school, like a school birthday party. You know what I mean? Like a class birthday party.
I have. Dude, I had like 5 or 6 birthdays that were the last day of school.
Dang, that'd be a hell of a fucking birthday present.
Right? My 8th grade, last day of school and 8th grade graduation was on my birthday.
So funny fact that I don't know, I know I've probably said before, but I don't know if anybody knows, but Kossi's birthday is literally the same day as my oldest older. My sister, I have one sister. My sister's birthday on June 11th, which I haven't talked to her in forever. But if you're out there, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I don't have any fucking problems with her. We just don't talk to each other anymore. Whatever.
And happy same birthday as me day.
Yeah, for real. So,
you may be
I
older.
celebrate Kelsey's birthday. I'm sorry. No offense.
You may be older, but happy same birthday as me.
Yeah, it was weird when you were like, yeah, my birthday's June. I'm like, that's my fucking sister's birthday, bro. Yeah, I don't know anybody that doesn't know. I do have an older sister, and her name is Ashley, and 2 older brothers, Justin and Tom. And I hope they're all having a wonderful Merry Christmas wherever they are. Well, Justin's inside.
I just got one older sister.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's do another song. We'll do Amazing Grace again, because I know Bill requested that. Cheers.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home.
right, we'll play one more song. We'll do Joy to the World. I saw Candy requested that one. And then we'll do our This Day in History, everybody. And then after the Day in History, we'll go through and we'll read all of the comments. If you haven't yet and you would like to, go over and drop a comment. Oh, you were muted.
Sure was.
Sure was. And we will read the comments after this Day in History. How's everybody's morning going so far? Coffee, how's your morning going, man?
I can't complain at all. Nice chill morning, hanging out with all you amazing people, getting baked, drinking some coffee.
Right? Yeah, it's been a fucking dope ass morning. I've done a couple double nose dabs, lots of other nose dabs, and just ripping on the vape, and I'm super lit like Christmas tree. Oh, I forgot about that one. But we'll play Joy to the World next, and then we'll go from there. We'll get everybody's requests, and much love, everybody.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King.
Let every heart prepare him room, and saints and angels sing.
And saints and angels sing.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King.
Let every heart prepare him room, and saints and angels sing. And saints and angels sing.
Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let saints their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Rejoice, rejoice, the world is bright. His love shines strong, his grace takes form. With joy we sing, with hearts anew. The wonders of his love are true.
No more will sin and sorrow grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He'll come and make the blessings flow, far as the curse is found. Far as the curse is found.
Rejoice, rejoice, the world is bright. His love shines strong, his grace takes flight. With joy we sing, with hearts anew. The wonders of his love are true. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Rejoice, rejoice, the world is bright. His love shines strong, his grace takes flight. With joy we sing, with hearts anew. The wonders of his love are true.
Fuck yeah, I love it. There you go.
I caught it sooner that time.
I was waiting. I was going to say something. I was waiting for you to either start talking or reach over, and I got you.
Definitely didn't talk for like 2 or 3 minutes like last time.
Well, and like when we have a comment up, it makes it because you can't see it on the screen.
It takes away. At least when they're going, I can see it next to my name over there. But yeah, once that's going, I gotta. And then it makes it even worse because the monitor I'm looking at, I don't even have it in the bottom corner to tell me I'm muted like the other screen. So I'm not even looking directly at the one that'll tell me.
This is crazy. I mean, it's fine, but yeah, this is weird doing old school Vicki Bowers and not watching it like we normally would. But no worries, it's fucking Christmas. I hope she takes the day off. Like, I don't. Yeah, and much love and Merry Christmas to the one and only man bear out there. I know he was taking the day off to spend with his family. Much love, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful Merry Christmas wherever you are. And hopefully all the little man cubs and ma'am cubs, I don't know. All the kiddos are having a wonderful Christmas. All right. Go with this day in history, December 25th, Christmas edition. Echo. Oh, okay.
Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History. Today we're going to enjoy a rerun from a previous year. Thank you so much, and enjoy. Hello, and welcome to This Day in History for December 25th, and a very Merry Christmas to all of you. December 25th is the 359th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 6 days remaining until the end of the year. Today's word is gammon-esque. This word
I gotta type that one out. That's a word for sure. Gammon-esque. Good morning, Kimmy. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday morning. Here we go.
Comes to us from two parts put together. The first part, gammon, from the French, a noun, which means a girl with mischievous, boyish charm, a mischievous, playful, elfish girl or young woman. And the second part, esque, which is a suffix appended to nouns to form adjectives. Esque means in the style or manner of, or resembling. Esque also comes to us from the French, but also has corollaries in Italian, Latin, Germanic, Proto-Indo-European, Old English, and Old Norse, isk or ish being one of those variants. So gammon plus esque forms an adjective which means playfully impudent, mischievously charming without sophistication. The earliest documented use of gammon-esque is 1886. And with that, we're going to start on this day in 1492, when the ship Santa Maria, commanded by Christopher Columbus, ran onto a reef off Haiti due to the inexperience of the helmsman. Not the end of the world, though. They partially dismantled the ship to obtain timbers for Fort Navidad, or Christmas Fort. That fort was the first Spanish settlement in the New World, which Columbus had claimed for Spain. He thus regarded the wreck as providential. Halley's Comet is a comet that returns about every 76 years. The comet's periodicity was first determined in 1705 by English astronomer Edmund Halley, after whom it is now named. On December 25th, 1758, the comet was sighted by Johann Georg Palach, confirming Edmund Halley's prediction of its passage. This was the first passage of a comet predicted ahead of time. 1776. During the American Revolution, Patriot General George Washington crossed the Delaware River with 5,400 troops, hoping to surprise a Hessian force who were celebrating Christmas at their winter quarters in Trenton, New Jersey. The unconventional attack came after several months of substantial defeats for Washington's army that had resulted in the loss of New York City and other strategic points in the region. American nurse and humanitarian Clara Barton, particularly notable for having founded the American Red Cross, was born on December 25, 1821. She lived to the age of 90. Polish-American businesswoman and philanthropist Elena Rubinstein was born on Christmas Day in 1870. If that name seems familiar to you, Ms. Rubenstein was the founder and eponym of Helena Rubenstein Incorporated Cosmetics Company, which made her one of the world's richest women. She lived to the age of 92. 1878, Swiss-American race car driver and businessman Louis Chevrolet was born on this date in 1878. Of course, you recognize that name, Chevrolet. He co-founded the Chevrolet Motor Car Company in 1911. He died in 1941 at the age of 62. And speaking of cars, on December 25th, 1880, an individual named Lane Hall was born. Some records indicate he may have been born in 1884. No matter whether it was 1880 or 1884, when he died in November of 1990, he was the oldest licensed driver in the United States. Lane was born in Mississippi and moved to New York near Buffalo in 1916. His nephew taught him how to drive, and he got his first license that fall. In nearly 75 years on the road, he never got so much as a speeding ticket or even a citation of any kind. Lane Hall drove his 1962 Cadillac Sedan DeVille to the grocery store, to the doctor's office, to visit friends, and even on dates until he died on November 20th, 1990, at the age of either 106 or 110, depending on which record of his birth is accurate. This accomplishment got him a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records, edging out Mrs. Maud Toll of Inglewood, California, who remained behind the wheel until she was 104. American entrepreneur Conrad Hilton was born on December 25, 1887. He had an entrepreneurial bent from an early age. He came to Texas in his early 30s to buy a bank during an oil boom in 1919. That deal didn't work out, so he bought a hotel instead. That did work out well for him, and he went on to buy hotels in other parts of Texas. Before long, he was buying and building hotels elsewhere in the United States. The Great Depression was hard on him and his hotels, but he survived and went on to build his hotel empire further. He lived to the age of 91 and is buried at Calvary Hill Cemetery over in Dallas. 1899, the great American actor Humphrey Bogart was born on December 25th, 1899. He starred in a number of excellent films. It's hard to choose just one favorite among them. He died in 1957 at the age of 57. American singer, songwriter, and bandleader Cab Calloway was born on this day in 1907. He lived to the age of 86. In 1914, a series of unofficial truces occurred across the Western Front to celebrate Christmas. In addition to the research that led me to this, I came across a pretty cool video about this very subject, which I've linked in the show notes for you. 1918, Egyptian lieutenant and politician, third president of Egypt, Nobel Prize laureate Anwar Sadat was born on this day in 1918. Mr. Sadat was assassinated in 1981 at the age of 62. 1924, American screenwriter and producer Rod Serling was born on this date. He's probably the most remembered for having created The Twilight Zone. He died in 1975 at the age of 50. 1925, Peruvian-American anthropologist and author Carlos Castaneda was born on this date. He wrote a good dozen books, but is perhaps best known for The Teachings of Don Juan. He lived to the age of 72. On Christmas Day in 1941, Bing Crosby introduced White Christmas to the world. White Christmas, written by composer and lyricist Irving Berlin, received its world premiere on Bing Crosby's weekly NBC radio program, The Kraft Music Hall. It went on to become one of the most commercially successful singles of all time, and the top-selling single ever until being surpassed by Elton John's Candle in the Wind, 1997. 1943, Brazilian race car driver and businessman Wilson Fittipaldi Jr. was born on Christmas Day, 1943. Now, I haven't watched any car races in several years, but back when I did, I remember hearing this guy's name on a pretty regular basis. He ran the Fittipaldi Formula One team between 1974 and 1982. And as I read this in 2019, he's still alive, turned 76 today. 1946, W.C. Fields was an American actor, comedian, juggler, and screenwriter. His comic persona was a misanthropic and hard-drinking egotist who remained a sympathetic character despite his supposed contempt for children and dogs. Don't tell me I don't love children. I love children, especially girl children about the age of 19. W.C. Fields died on this day in 1946 at the age of 66. On December 25th, 1962, To Kill a Mockingbird, a film based on the 1960 Pulitzer Prize-winning novel of the same name by Harper Lee, opened in theaters. In 1977, Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin met in Egypt with its president Anwar Sadat. There were a great number of birthdays and death days of notables and creatives throughout the years. I'll just tell you a few of them right now. For example, American actress Sissy Spacek, Scottish singer-songwriter Annie Lennox, American singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett were all born on December 25th in various years. English actor and director Charlie Chaplin, the Romanian dictator and his wife Nicolae and Elena Ceausescu, American baseball player and manager Billy Martin, American singers Dean Martin and James Brown, British singer and songwriter George Michael, and American astronomer Vera Rubin, all died on December 25th in various years. On December 25th of 1991, Mikhail Gorbachev announced that he was resigning as president of the Soviet Union. But the Soviet Union, for all intents and purposes, had already ceased to exist, as 11 of the former Soviet republics had already established the Commonwealth of Independent States, effectively dismembering the USSR. And that's all I have for you today. As always, links to my research are included in the show notes. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and feel free to share this video. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Yes, please make sure that you are subscribed to Vicki Bowers, This Day in History on YouTube, following This Day in History on Facebook. Much love, Vicki. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, most amazing Merry Christmas, and we appreciate This Day in History every single day.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Custom?
No, I just agree.
And I found something else that's kind of cool that we're gonna listen to real quick. And we might start doing this because I found a bunch of these. So we might start doing this a little more often. So she talked about the Christmas truce. And I'll let Paul Harvey tell you the rest of the story. Ha ha!
Nice.
Of the story. The rest of the story. You ever heard the fairy tales of Johannes Niemann? In particular, do you happen to know his story of the soldiers who wouldn't fight? It goes like this. Once upon a time, long, long ago, two mighty kingdoms went to war. Their armies fought for months, slaughtering one another quite efficiently through the interminable summer and the terrible fall. Then somebody remembered it was Christmas. The sun shone brightly that December morning, but the mist was slow to clear, and when it did, it revealed yesterday's battlefield thinly blanketed in white. The silence was broken by a voice, the voice of one of the soldiers calling out across the battlefield to his enemies. The voice, struggling in a language that was not its own, shouted, "Come out, we want to talk." Moments later, two of yesterday's enemies were standing in the middle of the misty white battleground, shaking hands and smiling. Then there were two more, and then four more, until the place where their comrades had perished only hours before was teeming with a joyous throng of former foes. Nobody wanted to kill anybody, all agreed. So some exchanged gifts, cigars, candy, jars of jam, all of the modest treasures lonely soldiers come to prize. Others serenaded new friends with carols in native tongues, while the rest cut little Christmas trees and adorned them with makeshift candles. And then one soldier brought out a big round ball, while his new companions from the other army laid out on the battlefield a playing field, and with the paraphernalia of a new, abandoned war, The men fashioned a couple of goals, and for hours they played a wonderful game, which one team won, but nobody cared. Days passed. The former enemies were now friends, playing games, repairing shelters, swapping stories, marveling together at the miracle of Christmas, which had made them all as one. More than a week went by before the generals showed up. "Why aren't you fighting?" they demanded. The soldiers shrugged. "We weren't angry at anyone, so we didn't want to fight anymore." The generals were furious. "It's treason," they declared. They made all of their troops return to their battle formations and prepare to make war. For quite some time, the new friends tried to make it look good, but their commanders eventually caught on and escalated their threats, so reluctantly, today's friends became tomorrow's enemies once more. You say you've never heard the fairy tales of Johannes Niemann? Perhaps that's because there are none. His story of the soldiers who wouldn't fight, that story is completely true, utterly factual. You see, he, Lieutenant Johannes Niemann of the 133rd Saxon Regiment, was one of those soldiers who laid down his weapons and befriended his foes. A German soldier who, with the aid of his comrades and his British enemies, countless thousands, created something now called the most remarkable front-wide truce in military history. For the war that held its breath in its first Christmas season, the conflict very nearly smothered in its own infancy by the unexpected intrusion of peace on Earth, that conflict would go on to extinguish 13 million lives and inflict agony on 26 million others, a mass murder snatched from the jaws of brotherhood by the generals and the politicians. We call it the First World War. You've been reading about it since you were in school. But now you know the rest of the story. The rest.
Fucking love Paul Harvey. Oop, there you go.
Damn right. Got it. Damn right.
Yeah, that's super interesting. And I found a bunch of them. So, that might become a new morning segment. I fucking love Paul Harvey.
Okay.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful, amazing, Merry Christmas. We are 8 minutes out. I know somebody requested I'm Lit Like a Christmas Tree, so we'll play that one. Cheers, everybody.
The stars are twinkling, the night feels bright. I'm grinning wide, it's a merry sight. The cookies are baked, but I ate them all, no. Now I'm stuck on the couch and can't make a call. The tree's lit up, but so am I. I see two Santas flying by. The holidays are absurdly free, because I'm lit like a Christmas tree. I'm lit like a Christmas tree. Like a Christmas tree. My eyes are red as can never be, ever be. The stockings hung, the lights shine bright. I'm too baked to turn them off tonight. The tree's lit up, but so am I. I see two Santas flying by. The holidays are absurdly free, because I'm lit like a Christmas tree. I'm lit like a Christmas tree. Like a Christmas tree. My eyes are red as can ever be, ever be. The stockings hung, the lights shine bright. I'm too baked to turn them off tonight. I lit the tree and the fire as well, then burned my sleeve. Oh, what the hell? The dog's got tinsel, the cat's in a bow. Been This house is chaos, but what a show. I spilled the cocoa, I dropped the pie. I can't stop laughing, I don't know why. The holidays are hilariously free, because I'm lit like a Christmas tree. I'm lit like a Christmas tree. Like a Christmas tree. My eyes are red as can never be, ever be. The stockings hung, the lights shine bright. I'm too baked to turn them off tonight. Pass the pipe and don't blame me. This tree's too high for sobriety.
Good morning, Merry Christmas, Helen. Scumpunks, good morning, Merry Christmas. Andrew, Merry Christmas. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. It's been a dope-ass morning. We'll still do our morning speaker here after a bit. But we'll, after 4:20, we'll go through and read all the comments on the Cove page. Kelsey will be right back. We're 4 minutes out. Yeah, it's been a pretty dope ass morning. I'm excited for this afternoon. Nothing too crazy to go over after the show and hang out with my parents and brother and niece and nephew for a bit. And nothing too wild. Morning still sleeping. She was up early this morning, hanging out, and then she went back to sleep. But yeah, I don't know. Three minutes out, everybody. I don't know 100% what the schedule is for tonight. I know that I would really like to try to do something, but I don't know for sure what the plan is, and so we'll see what happens. But it's all right. I'll keep everybody. Much love, Bill. Fucking, you're dope ass. Also, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I know I love hanging out with y'all every fucking morning. It makes my morning every morning. Hanging and jamming in our jammies, huh? I don't know. Yerper, wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful Merry Christmas, brother. I know he was up late last night hanging over with Todd Hensley. I was exhausted last night, and I had an early morning this morning. Tuesdays are a super long day for me. What up, Angela? Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
I'm back.
What up, man? We are in the final countdown, doo-da. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas, oh-dee-doo-da day.
Now that one's going to be stuck in my head, thanks.
Right?
Appreciate it. Definitely a song I wanted stuck in my head today. Didn't think anyone would guess it, but appreciate it.
You're absolutely welcome, man. That's how my brain works. Horribly. That's how my brain works. I think I played Old Holy Night yet.
Morning, Kimmy. Hope it's been a great day after.
All right. Hopefully you had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Happy 420, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. The night of his birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices. Oh night divine, oh the dear Savior's birth, the night of his birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Oh night divine, oh night divine. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. A glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Oh night divine, oh night divine.
I fucking love that song.
Damn right.
Let's go with that. Like this. Oh. All right. We'll go through and read all of the comments. I'll bring them up on. Bring them up or whatever, and me and Kashi will go back and forth and read them and shout out everybody's Christmas wishes is. All right. Kay Klingman says, I just want to wish my blood and Cove TV families a very Merry Christmas, and I hope Mom is enjoying her first Christmas back with her parents. One second. Here we go. Cropsy?
From the professor, Christmas wish would be for everyone to see how the power of positivity can change them for the better. One love, Cove TV, and Merry Dankmas. Much love, Professor.
Much love, Professor. Miss Bina says, I want everyone to have a safe and happy and healthy year. Absolutely. Much love, Miss Bina. Merry Christmas. I gotta grab all Ashley's emojis. I can't leave out Ashley's emojis. I hope it grabbed all of them. If it gives a bunch of squares, I'm super sorry.
Well, much love, Ashley, and from her, the utmost hopes, energies, loves, chants, wishes, etc. towards for a cool, thoughtful, compassionate towards yourselves just as much as others. Absolutely can't be there for them without also thoroughly being there for yourself in the midst of all the problematic in so many ways, planet, per usual, and after all, accountable, transparent, soulful, joyful, magical, and medicated Yuletide Kwanzaa arrival of 2025, my magical, wonderful co-fan. Much love, Ash.
I fucking love it, Ash. That's great.
Fuck, I'm out of breath.
That was good, bro. Oh, yay, I got Amber. Hey, good morning, Reaper. Merry Christmas.
Merry motherfucking Christmas, dude.
I'm literally going back and forth, and I got Amber's. That's great. All right, Amber says, my wish this year is to let my dad know that I miss him so damn much it hurts, but that I will turn that into honoring the kind, brave, generous man that he was by making him proud of me. I'm sure he's so damn proud of you, Amber.
100%.
Crazy, and then you get your own. That's awesome.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I'm just going back and forth.
Well, from me, good morning and Merry Christmas to all you amazing people. I hope it is the best one yet. I'm thankful. I don't know why I said thankfully, but I'm thankful for the amazing friends and family I've met and made throughout this amazing journey across this year and all the love and support from each and every one of you that's made it possible. Much love from me and everyone around. Hope it's the best one yet.
Much love, Kelsey.
Much love, Beanz, and all you amazing Cove fam out there. And Canna fam all around. And much love all you coffers out there.
Yeah, for real. All right, Christina. I'm going to have to do 2 in a row because the next one's mine, but then I'll give you 2 in a row.
All right.
Christina says, Merry Christmas to you all. I am beyond grateful and blessed to have been lucky enough to become a member of the amazing family of Cove TV. Thank you all for just being you. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I love you all very much. We love you, Christina.
Much love.
Fucking owls.
They're so cool looking, man.
Weird.
I love owls.
All right, this one's from me. I would like to wish my parents, Becky Bowers and Brian Bowers, a very Merry Christmas. I'd like to wish the most amazing Amber Hensley and the best little guy ever, Jeremy, a Merry Christmas. And I'm super thankful for everyone who has had a part in this wonderful journey I've been on.
Mm-hmm. I thought your dad's name was Mr.
Mr. Beanz.
From Jeremy in the Box Man, I want to wish the whole fam happy holidays and mad love. Much love, dude. Hope it's been a great ass day.
Good morning, Mom. Merry Christmas. Again, but Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mama Beanz.
Love you, Amber.
Much love. Hope you had an amazing day.
All right. This is from Heather.
Ooh. From Heather, Merry Christmas to all of the Cove TV family, and my Christmas wishes for world peace, relief to any suffering with addiction, and I hope everyone has a nice hot meal and a warm place to be, and absolutely no fighting with family. Tomorrow isn't promised, so enjoy today. Merry Christmas Eve, and then I wouldn't be upset if I got $1 million for Christmas. Just saying, but I'm not going to disagree with that at all. But much love, Heather. Hope you've had an amazing day so far. Merry Christmas. That must be how they get around in Canada this time of year.
Hey, good morning, Ammo. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas, man. Hope it's been a great day so far.
Oh, you can do that one. I did 2 in a row.
Well, from Vicki, just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I don't know what I would do without my Cove TV family, and just know that you are loved and proud of you. Keep being positive, being the best you that you can be. Much love, Vicki. I hope you've had an amazing ass day so far.
Love it. Much love. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Vicki. Dang. I don't know if it's putting all the emojis in there. I'm just saying, like, it shows me a box, and so I don't know if it's showing you guys a box. But Mindy says, thank you, everyone, for being here. Much love, Mindy. I hope you're feeling well. I'm so glad everything went well. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas.
Another owl.
Oh, there's so many owls. They're out for... Oh, what up, deer?
That deer looks fat.
A little bit.
Well, much love, Bill. From him with everybody else out there in this world that needs things, I have no right to ask for anything. God bless you, and have a beautiful morning. You too, man. Hope it's been an amazing morning so far.
Absolutely, man. That was a great way. I couldn't put it better myself, man. For my own situation. I should be happy to be happy and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. CJ says, I would like to wish a very Merry Christmas to all of our amazing, loving Cove TV family and crew. It has been an amazing journey. We have all grown so much together and been a great support system during a very emotionally challenging year. Wishing comfort and bright blessings. Much love to all. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa. Much love, CJ. I'm so glad that you can be on this. You've been on this journey with us for as long as you have.
Yeah, much love, CJ. From Lynn, my bad. I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. My one Christmas wish is my only son would reach out to me. I love you very much, Alexander. Much love, Lynn.
Much love. I hope he does too. That is our last comment, but if anybody has anything that they would like to drop in the comments, we can read them. Make sure. I know Helen said, Merry Christmas to all who welcomed me into the group and for American and Christmas wishes.
Awesome having you.
We'll play another song and then we'll jump into our morning speaker, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with...
Of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Christmases be white. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-da. Do-ah, do-ah, do-ah-da. Swing it high, swing it low. Hear those sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. Oh, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Hey, much love, Amber.
Much.
And you know something I haven't seen her do in a while? So. That's
That
from both of us to you, Amber.
Uh-huh.
Where's
You know,
that so?
I just realized I had a lot of airflow, a lot more than normal.
Hey, we're super grateful. I'm super grateful I met you, Amber.
Hell yeah.
And cheers.
I didn't see the show. I'm gonna look this way because then I can still glance by the comments. Woohoo!
There it is. Much love, Nikki.
Hell yeah, Nick. Much love. Merry Christmas.
All right. This morning's morning speaker. All right, 1 second. I'll grab it right now before we do our morning speaker.
May everyone have a safe and blessed Christmas. Remember, even if you're alone this year, you are not alone. You were loved and supported by all of us here at the Cove. You were loved by many others, likely more people than you realize. Remember, everything happens for a reason, and even if this year is hard, it won't always be that way. You are loved. You are blessed. You are enough. The world is better with you in it. Christmas wouldn't be the same without each and every one of you.
Because I don't know why I didn't grab all of it, or I didn't post all of it. It must not have posted all of it. Each and every one of you, Merry Christmas, Cove family.
I was close.
Yeah, absolutely. Much love, Nikki. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Christmas morning. Keep your head up, dear. And since it's like Christmas, what's that do? That like whole belief, like that believing in belief. You know what I mean? Like, so Timothy Sandoval, which is weird because I let everybody pick the morning speaker yesterday morning between the two, and the one they picked yesterday was amazing, and this is the other one. And what are the odds that like
That it's gonna be like that?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. All right, everybody, here we go. Here we go.
I want you to imagine for a moment that every child, no matter what community they come from or the family they're born into, is able to realize their full human potential. Imagine them working at the most cutting-edge companies or nonprofits, trying to figure out how to solve humanity's greatest challenges. 16 million children in this country living in poverty, with so much potential. They are the children that I work with, the children of factory workers and gardeners, housekeepers, truck drivers, the unemployed, the underemployed. Like every single one of us, they need somebody to believe in them. I grew up in a Mexican-American family that was constantly moving from place to place. I think it was my parents' attempt to always try to find a place that was a little safer than the last. There was my older brother and my middle sister, and then I was the youngest. And my older brother and I were very different. Our styles were different. He wore Pendletons and khaki pants, and I wore those orange tough-skin pants with the Geronimo shoes. He had real tattoos, and I had the tattoos that you would typically find in a Cracker Jack box. And I never really knew the real names of his friends: Jaws, Thumper, Termite, and Deadman, and he wasn't even really dead. And by no means are they to be confused with Disney characters. My friends used their real names, Mike, Sean, and Joseph. Yes, my brother and I were very different, but I know that he absolutely deeply cared about me, and he would often tell me, "I want you to be better than me." December 8th, 1980. That night, John Lennon was tragically assassinated in New York City. Earlier that day, I was preparing for my very first Boy Scout meeting. And I remember hearing my mom on the phone, and I could tell that she was distressed. And shortly after she got off the phone, I remember we turned on the television, and it was 5 p.m. and the anchor came on. Breaking news: 4 young men from the San Fernando Valley were arrested for a series of crimes. One by one, he announced the names, and all I heard was my brother's name. I couldn't make sense of it. Here I was going to my very first Boy Scout meeting, and my brother was lying in jail. It was the first day of what has now been 34 years in prison. He was 18, I was 10, 8 years apart. While he was trying to survive, I was trying to figure out how to live and dream. For many years, I felt a really strong sense of shame that I had a brother in prison. So in fact, just being able to talk to you here is like therapy for me, and I appreciate that opportunity. But one of the things that I knew is I knew I couldn't be broken. I couldn't allow whatever struggles my brother had to affect me because I didn't want to disappoint my parents. I had to remain resilient. And so I did the only thing that I knew I could do. I did well in school, and I did well enough to go to and graduate from college. And so today, while my brother lies or is in a California prison, I work with an amazing group of young people at an organization called Bright Prospect. These are low-income kids who have dreams of being at a place like the Claremont Colleges. There are institutions like Harvard, Yale, Swarthmore, Stanford, the Claremont Colleges, Cal Poly, and they're doing some amazing things. And I often ask myself, why is it that my brother, why is it that he and I went in completely different directions? These things are complex, but this is what I do know. My brother grew up in a household where my parents were constantly struggling financially, and they were constantly fighting, and he witnessed things that no child should ever have to experience. He attended schools where simply for having a Spanish surname was placed in remedial classes. So he never wanted to be at school or at home, so the streets became his home. And that's where he found other young men who felt the very same way. And they became a crew, and then a gang, and they came together for what you might say for all the wrong reasons. History is instructive. My parents grew up at a time where Mexican Americans had few professional opportunities. And if it hadn't been for the civil rights victories of the 1960s, my father, who at 31, he was working for a place called Head Start, which I'm sure many of you have heard of. He was handling invoices. And the director of the program, who was a professor at the time at a place called San Fernando State, now now called Cal State Northridge, told him, young man, why don't you go to college? I think you can do this. I believe you can do this. That man believing in my father not only changed his life, but it transformed my childhood. I remember as a kid, my dad had this 1965 VW red bus van. And I remember leaving our neighborhood of San Fernando and going to this place called USC. And I remember that it looked a lot different than the neighborhood I grew up in. The grass was green, the buildings were tall, and I remember going up to the tallest building, and it looked like Earth was on top of the building. It turns out later, I think it's just a sculpture on top of the building, but when you're a 5-year-old kid, you don't know. And I remember coming out of that building thinking, well, I had Legos in one hand, and I had building blocks in the other, and for some reason, and I'm not sure why this was, I walked out wearing a Mexican sombrero. And I realized at that moment, I'm going to college because they give you things. Knowledge wasn't high on the list when I was a 5-year-old, and I've come to understand that it's much bigger today. You know, my parents will be the first to tell you they didn't get it right with my brother, but they tried to get it right with me. And so they did something really important. They connected me to a community of resources, to a community of people. You've heard of them. The Boys and Girls Club. I was a Cub Scout. I was a Weeblo Scout. Little League Baseball. And these adults who were in my life played an instrumental role in helping shape who I am. They picked me up when I fell. They believed in me. And those people made all the difference in my life. I believe that was one of the things that was absent in my brother's own life. Today, my team and I work with over 1,600 students, 1,000 at 7 different high schools, and 600 at colleges and universities all over the country. And they're doing some amazing things. And one of the things I'm incredibly proud of is that any student can join the program at the end of their 9th grade year. So you don't have to have a high GPA to be in this program, although we do have kids who have a 4.7 GPA. I can't even begin to understand what that means. When you talk about the influence of one's story on one's life, my brother had a tremendous influence on the work I do. My team and I developed a program called Crews, as in my crew, the people I hang with this idea of raising friendship to a higher level. And I want you to think about that for a moment, how important that is, particularly in low-income communities, on the people that you hang with, right? Does that matter? And every one of our kids learns the value of teamwork, and they learn that even though they come from a family and a high school campus, that by telling their stories, they see the connection that they have with each other.
Good morning, Deb. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. We're just doing our morning speaker, Timothy Stanton.
Good morning.
And even though one might have red hair or green hair, and one might listen to hip hop or rock and roll, that when they hear them tell their story, when they tell their stories to each other, they're able to connect and see, wow, you're going through the very same things that I'm going through. And it starts to build, in my view, a community mindset, which is so, so important in the communities that I work in. Every crew has a crew leader that's willing to step up and take on the additional responsibility. They're building community, and it's working. Our kids are improving their grades. They're joining clubs and organizations and taking on leadership positions. They're getting involved in the community. They're going to college and they're graduating. 90% of our students graduate from college, which is pretty unheard of in low-income communities. The heart of our program is our kids. And one of them is a young lady who will be graduating from high school this year. And when I first met her, she'll be the first to tell you that she was a very lost and insecure young woman. Her parents, essentially her home life was a wreck, as she described it to me. Her parents were constantly fighting. And I believe she really thought that she began to lose hope. And then something changed at the end of her sophomore year. I met her between the summer of her freshman and sophomore year at our summer academy program. And something changed. And I'm not even going to begin to try to tell you what she said, so I'm just going to read it from this very convenient card that I have in front of me. And this is what she said. As she described it to me, "You really made me feel comfortable and welcome. After I gave my speech at the crew leader training, I remember right before I left, you stopped me and told me that you were proud of me. I didn't think much of it until the next meeting. When I saw you, I was going to give you a handshake, but then you looked at me like if I was a maniac and gave me a hug. And you looked me in the eyes and stated again how proud you were of me for the other day. I don't think you will ever know how I felt to hear those words, to know that you remembered me from the other day. Those words meant everything to me. You believed in me. You told me that you were proud of me, and you didn't even know me. You said it like as if you really meant it, and that is something that my own father has never told me." Us believing in this young lady empowered her. She stepped up to be a crew leader for her friends. And it wasn't easy at first. She attended some monthly trainings, and she grew, and she learned the importance of trust, and she learned how to work through conflict. And every single one of her friends are going to be going to college, and I have no doubt that they're going to graduate from college. They learn some important things. They learn the importance of asking for help. They learn the importance of when you start something, you finish it. They learn the importance of relationships, right? Of how you actually treat people. And all of them will be the first in their families to go to college. I am incredibly, incredibly proud of her and what she has done for her crew and what she is doing for her community. By the way, I wrote her, Mr. Gates, if you're watching, I wrote her a recommendation for the Gates Millennium Scholarship, so I hope you don't mind the little plug. I've learned a lot of things in the 15 years that I've worked with low-income communities, but this is one of them, is who they hang with matters. And yet, when we talk about public education reform, we'll talk about curriculum, we'll talk about testing, we'll talk about everything but these kids and the power that every single one of them has to actually transform their schools. We don't do anything around putting these kids and building these teams of kids who really want to see change in their community. I would like to add that to the discussion on public education reform, if anyone's listening. I almost didn't make it to Bright Prospect. A week before I was given the offer, I went to the hospital for some blood work. And I remember having to spend the night at the hospital. And I remember my nurse walking in. She walked in and she said, I asked her, "What's going on? I'm staying here too long." And she goes, "The doctor hasn't talked to you." And I go, no, the doctor hasn't talked to me. And she goes, "Well, we think you have leukemia." And after I got over the initial shock, I asked her, "Well, do people survive leukemia?" And she said, "They do." And that's all I needed to hear. And so I was there for a month. And really my only long-term chance at survival was to have a bone marrow transplant. And the chances of finding a match are quite slow. So I remember coming back one day from having visited my students, having not seen them since I was admitted to the hospital. And I remember coming home and I had a message. And when you're a cancer patient, you're always worried to see messages because you're never sure whether you're dying or you're living or what the results are, if you relapse, right? It's such a very nerve-wracking experience. And it didn't help that my doctor spoke in a monotone. So, yeah. And so I remember listening to the message, and he goes, "Hello, Tim. This is Dr. Patel. And I was sort of suspended in a state. I was just suspended. I have good news for you. Your brother is a bone marrow match. My brother in prison was going to be in a position to save his little baby brother's life. I can't tell you how meaningful that was to him, given the life that he had lived. But after we got over the initial joy, the prison warden said, no, we are not going to release him. And I don't mean release like in, hey, listen, we let him out the front door and he walks over to the hospital. I'm not talking in shackles and in a police escort. So I went over to a woman's house that I had worked on her campaign for city council. And I asked her, because her mom was our state senator, she calls her mom, and the mom goes, why don't you talk to your brother, Tom? Well, it turns out that Tom was on the board of the Department of Corrections.
Hey, good morning, Robert. Merry Christmas, man. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful morning.
Much love, dude. Hope it's been a great ass day so far.
We're just hanging out doing our morning speaker, Timothy Sandoval. This is a really good one so far. This is crazy.
He was the boss of the warden. So on a Tuesday, he was told, my brother, you're not going. And on a Wednesday, the guard came up to him and goes, I don't know who you know, but pack your things. And my brother went over to a place called UC San Diego La Jolla. And a week later, I was admitted into City of Hope. And I had a bone marrow transplant. And I was there for 2 months. And I've been cancer-free ever since. My brother and I often talk about what that means, because a lot of his friends ended up dead, including that young man I mentioned before, dead man. And to think that he had to make this sacrifice so that I could live, I can't tell you how much that's meant to the both of us. You know, I tell my story with our kids because they need to hear that no matter what your circumstances are, that you can achieve things. You can have success. You don't have to let those things be barriers. You know, we are the beneficiaries of the civil rights victories of the 1960s that opened the door for people like me, my father, and the kids I work with. There was a belief that no matter the color of your skin or the community you grew up in, that you should have the opportunity to dream and live. I'm forever thankful for that opportunity. Yet today, for many, in my view, it is a door that is rapidly closing. We can't afford to move backwards. We have to continue to believe in those people who never made it through the door or those who are edging closer to it. I believe it is in every single one of us to make that happen. I am incredibly hopeful for the future. In May 2012, I was asked to speak about our cruise program at the first Gang Prevention and Intervention Conference in Los Angeles. And after the talk was over, a young man came up to me and he said, because I was telling him about our story and cruise and mentioned my brother, and he came up to me and he goes, hey, your brother by chance wouldn't be Vince, would he? And I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, I was locked up with him in Soledad. Man, he was a good handball player. And we hugged, we laughed, and then we hugged. It turns out that young man had spent 20 years of his life for something he didn't do. And the LMU Restorative Center represented him and got him out of prison. 20 years of his life. They believed in him. So I did something that I often tell our students to do when you need help. I said, you got to ask for help. You can't do it all by yourself. So I asked for help, and I asked one of the panelists, I said, do you know somebody that I can talk to who might be able to help my brother at an upcoming parole hearing? This was in 2013. And he connected me, Seth connected me to this woman named Barbara, an angel, this ethics lawyer. Angel, ethics lawyer. I'm not sure if that's an oxymoron, but anyways. And Barbara helped my brother, and she coached him and supported him and prepped us as a family. And then October 24th at 1:30 was his appointment at Donovan State Prison. And I remember being at work, waiting and wondering what was going to happen. At 4:58 p.m., Barbara calls. And she said, he's coming home. Vince is coming home. Barbara believed in my brother. Bright Prospect believed in Paula. Warren, the director of Head Start, believed in my father. My community believed in me. We all need somebody to believe in us. Thank you.
Damn, that was a fucking really good one.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Man, bone marrow. I can't even imagine, man.
I know. That was an intense one this morning.
Yeah, I feel like the book. Just kind of thinking about it we had the one from yesterday we didn't use, and I was like, yeah, I think that would be fitting, and it was super fitting. I feel like, yeah, absolutely, we all need somebody to believe in us. Hence, therefore, believe in somebody else, and they should hopefully believe. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully I don't know. I'm big on the whole treat people like you want to be treated. Good morning, Smoke. Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry motherfucking Christmas.
Oh man, it's been a bomb ass morning.
It has. Great show.
But I suppose smoke one more and call it a morning. It's about that time, and I'm gonna go and hang with my fam jam for a while.
Yep. Honestly sounds accurate.
All right, Copsy, it's all yours.
Well, much love, all you amazing people out there, and Merry Christmas. I hope it has been an amazing start to the morning so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the show that we had this morning. It's always great having the interactive activities we got, and this day in history, the morning speaker, the amazing comments we got to pull from the post that Beanz was so nice enough to make for everyone to be able to put what they were thankful for. That was an awesome way to throw into the morning for Christmas. But I hope you guys have had an amazing day, almost as amazing as each and every one of you out there. Hope it is the best Christmas yet, and look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all at the afternoon show later on today. Make sure you're giving a like and a follow to everyone you've been interacting with throughout the show. If it wasn't for each and every one of y'all out there, we wouldn't be doing all the fun stuff we get to do each and every day. And make sure you're giving a like and a follow to the one and only Beanz over here with the Cove. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have all the amazing stuff we get to do each and every day. Make sure you're giving a like and a follow to the one and only Man Bear, who's taking the day to spend some time with his family. Hope it's been an amazing morning for you so far, man. Make sure you're giving a like and a follow to one and only Yerpity motherfucking Yerp. Make sure you're getting on the Mystery Rick 3 box. You don't want to miss out on them. Get in on the Yerp away. Make sure you're doing your entries right. Don't miss out. It's going to be an amazing time. But hope it's been an amazing day, and look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all later on today. Much love, everyone.
Much love, all of you amazing people. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. I hope it's been a wonderful morning for you. It's been a wonderful morning for me. It's been great, great morning speaker. Thank you, everybody who posted on the post. I just figured it'd be a good morning to share everybody's wishes and messages and so on. And thank you to everybody who did post on that. Great this day in history. I hope you're having a wonderful Merry Christmas, Vicki Bowers. Much love, Man Bear. I hope to see you tomorrow. It's been a great morning, but it's super weird without you up here. I hope you and the missus and all the little Man Bear cubs are having a wonderful, wonderful Christmas morning. Much love to Yerp and Terp. I hope they're having a wonderful Yerp-tastic Christmas morning. And much love, Copsy. Thank you for letting the Cove use your page. Appreciates the fuck out of it, man. Make sure you're following the Sir Copsalot page. Make sure you're following Yerp Entertainment. Make sure you're following Magic and Mad Productions. Make sure you're following Kelsey Dabbs. Make sure you're following Man Bear. Please make sure you're following the Cove if you are not, much love to everybody and anybody who helps support the Cove, from families to subscribers to everybody else who donates and everything like that. It's been an amazing ride, and I'm super excited for another year of amazingness with you guys. I hope to see everybody this afternoon. We'll hang out, do some Christmasness, and we'll play roulette tomorrow. It's fucking Christmas. We'll get back on track later, whatever. Thanks for coming up and hanging out this morning, Kelsey. It's been a great Christmas morning hanging out with you, bro. It's been a great Christmas morning hanging out with each and every one of you. Hope each and every one of you have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys this afternoon. And have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Happy birthday, Crystal. We'll play the birthday game this afternoon, too, everybody. Make sure you're around this afternoon.
Thomas out.
Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow.
Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll catch you guys this afternoon.
Much love, everyone. See y'all later.